Right, so let's start at the very, very beginning. Say for instance, I'll use an electrician because that's my main trade. So you're thinking of setting up, thinking of setting up and starting your own electrical business or company, whether it's a limited business or whether it's a sole trader, self-employed guy or girl on their own. I will use girl because a lot of females coming into the industry as well, which I think is fantastic. What's the first thing that when we think about setting up our business or our organization, do we think about? See, a lot of people, and I do resonate with this, a lot of people when they first set up their business or their company, they just start networking, getting the word about that this is what they do, this is who they are, this is what they offer, and they just fall into, I say trap, the trap of just doing this, that, and the other, here, there, and everywhere. Now, this is great. This is okay if you are, I would say, inexperienced in the industry, whether it's your actual trade, your vocation, or whether it's in actually running and operating a business. Because it's okay to do this at the start, just to take on a whole abundance of work, just in order because of the fear of not getting enough work, enough jobs, enough projects in your diary every week in order to say replace the income from your previous job where you were employed on the cards and that. So it's a very easy thing to do, and I honestly think that every tradesperson that's set up on their own has done the same thing, which is fine to a degree to start. But then what happens as we progress into the future, over the months and over the years, we still continue that way. And we find what happens from a financial perspective in our business, we're not pigeonholing, but we're not really niching down on a particular type of service that you and I could offer in the industry, if that makes sense. So what happens is, one day you might be changing a light, the next day you might be doing an EICR, the next you might be doing a mains change, you might be adding some sockets, you might be doing a kitchen rewire, you might be doing an extension, you might be doing a full house rewire, which is okay. But what happens is we don't define our ideal client, our ideal customer, what we call our avatar. So we're getting phone calls left, right, and centers. Every job is worth a different value. Some days are better than others, some weeks are better than others, some months are better than others. We don't have any consistency in what revenue we're turning over or what we're earning as a business or as a sole trader in the construction industry. And the problem with this is we attract the wrong kind of customer. I speak to so many people, and this is in relation to becoming VAT registered. I'm not going VAT registered because if I go VAT registered, then I'm going to lose all my customers. In which case, my instant response to that statement is, they are not the customers for your business. Those are the customers that are going to keep you broke, keep you struggling, and stop you from scaling or progressing your business or your organization. At the end of the day, your customers know that they pay VAT every single time they wipe their ass. Your customers pay VAT every single time they make a bacon sandwich, or turn on the kettle, or fill up their car with petrol or diesel, or plug their car in to charge, or go on holiday. Anything they do, anything that anybody spends money on in this country, they pay tax and VAT. So this is the whole thing about the construction industry as a whole. Because let's be realistic and honest here, no other industry in the world has a customer that goes to the till or goes to purchase a product and says they don't want to pay the tax. They don't go to Asda or Tesco's or Sainsbury's or wherever they do their weekly shop and get to the till and say to Janice on the conveyor belt, oh, how much if I pay cash so I don't have to pay the VAT on my fucking cauliflower or my Chicago town deep pepperoni pizzas, right? So this is the only industry. And those customers are the ones that don't appreciate your service, they don't appreciate your value, and they certainly don't appreciate or have any idea what is involved and what it takes for you to run your business. And those are the customers that will destroy your business or your organization. So it's very important from the start or wherever you are now in your business journey to sit down and think and work out and decide who is my ideal customer and what is the ideal service that I'm going to deliver for them. Now you could specialize in a specific service of your industry. Like for me, the last 2 years, I've been predominantly, I wouldn't say specializing, but absolutely dominating the market in my area for EV charger installs. And they are such a fantastic earner for me because you can easily do 2 in a day and earn a superb amount of money and a fantastic amount of margin, fantastic amount of profit. And I decided to do that because I did my research, and from just being alive and paying attention to what's going on around me in the world, especially in the automotive industry, that there was a demand and is going to be a huge increase in demand for home and business owners that are going to require EV charger installation and advice and support. So that's what I decided to do. Thus, that's why I redeveloped my marketing strategy and my marketing efforts and my marketing budgets, especially on Google, to really hit EV chargers as a whole. And it paid dividends. The ROI was absolutely massive. It literally took me 3 installs to pay for my monthly Google marketing budget for EV chargers. So it's about defining your avatar, defining your ideal customer, and also defining what type of jobs do you want to specialize in, what type of work do you want to do the most of. Because let's be honest, in any trade, there are shit jobs, and we take them on, we book them in because we're going to earn half decent money doing it, but we don't really want to go and do it, but we'll do it anyway because it's another job, it's more revenue in the bank, it's more turnover. So it's about just taking some time and focus on who's my ideal customer, where are my customer based, what does my ideal customer want, and what kind of service and experience can I offer them? And focus on that and niche down hard on that, because what will happen over time with longevity and consistency of doing that, eventually you'll be running your business and you'll be doing predominantly, most of the time you'll be carrying out the type of jobs that you want to do. So in essence, you'll be cherry picking the jobs you want to do, because those are the ones that are going to be the best earners, which are going to earn you the most profit.